Spyro is back, and at EGX in Birmingham I got the chance to check out 3 levels of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, a current generation remake of the original 3 games. The main thing you want with remasters of classic PS1 games is that they look the way they do in your memory. Look at the originals now and it's a bit like all the levels are made of melted Lego bricks, but with the Reignited Trilogy all of the environments, side characters and even Spyro himself are given a total visual upgrade, and the results are pretty amazing. All of the elements in the game are extremely reminiscent of what you remember, for example, freeing the dragons from the big jade busts, collecting gems, Spyro's pathological obsession with concussing himself. Weirdly enough, the thing that practically made me time travel back to when I first played these games was just jumping off a ledge, gliding down and wiggling side to side as I did it. Spyro diehards may notice that some of the voice acting has changed, or that some of the redrawn characters don't precisely line up with how they looked on the PS1. Some of that was probably due to the availability of voice actors or other weird issues, and it's easy to suggest they just strip out the PS1 audio and use that, but honestly, it's not as great as you remember. Thankfully though, the people's Spyro, Tom Kenny, reprises his role as the titular purple lad. Do you know that for 3 games in the series he was actually voiced by Elijah Wood, and that was after The Lord of the Rings? They must have collected some amount of gems in order to afford him. Anyway, after getting some time with the game, I'm far more excited now that I know the gameplay feels exactly how it should. It's been recreated with care and attention, and I think frankly after the absurd success of the Crash Remaster trilogy, Activision have seen dollar signs in remaking these mascot platformers. You may remember that some elements of Crash were actually more difficult in the modern trilogy compared to the original due to some changes made to the platforming, and while Spyro was always less timing based than Crash, it will be interesting to see if any similar changes make it over. Are you excited for the Spyro Reignited trilogy? Let me know in the comments below. What game from that era are you desperate to see remastered? Till next time, I'm Jordan Midler, see you later.